Good morning, fellas. I am at Buxton Woods Disc Golf Course, Buxton, Oregon. One of my favorite courses to play. Got a tournament here in like 2 weeks. Haven't played a tournament in like a month and a half because I've had COVID. So I'm looking forward to getting some practice in. I'm going to try and throw multiple shots and stop clapping on most of these holes. I'll probably show a lot of that, and I'll talk it out in a combo between talking here and overlay. So let's see how this goes today. That was pretty good. That put me right in the front of the forest. Go in. Oh, that worked real well. That's a good par for me. I almost never par this hole, so that's really good. This is the trade-off I figured out. I either end up short here where I don't really have a look at that elevated basket, or I risk hitting the tree and going in the road or finishing off to the left here. So I think this is still my tournament play. I'm playing this hole for par because I have to really run a perfect shot up there to get this birdie, and I don't trust myself to do that. This one here is up and to the right. It cuts into the forest to a beautiful little green back there. A couple schools of thought here. Forehand or something that cuts left to right, but you risk going short into the ditch over here. I'm just going to try and get up in the flat spot and take my three here. That's the tournament play for sure. Crank the tree, but I think that's perfect for where I want to be. Let's find out. This is frankly as good as I've ever been on this hole. I actually have a look at the birdie putt here. Even if I take a pretty aggressive run, that hill behind it's going to stop it. So let's see if I can make one. Good bid. I'll take that par any day. Oh, that's really good. Yes, that's a really lucky tree kick, but I will take that all day. This is just awesome. I have never been anywhere near this close on this hole. Here's a fun one I enjoy quite a bit. Hole 5, the 2-shot or 3-shot par 4 up into this landing area there, and then it goes down the road to the left, and the basket's on the right. In the tournament, it's often off to the left, even farther, but my goal is usually just to get up in the open here. I'm definitely going to throw a couple because I love this shot. Got to get through this tree gap. Left or right is death, so you got to hit the gap. None of these shots went well. I'm in the woods with every single one except my cloud breaker that rolled back out, but I still don't know what to throw on this shot in the tournament. Well, I am in absolute jail over here. I took a bad situation and made it worse with an overstable disc there, so I'm throwing a prayer right now. Try and cut through these trees. The basket, you can't really see it, is up here on the right side on the hill. I'm definitely looking at bogey, but I'm just trying to save it at this point. As is often the case with my scramble forehands, I can't reach back too far and screw it up, so I threw it way too damn far and I'm way down on the road, but I am out of the crap, so that's a plus. Well, guys, we're going to have a laugh because there's where the basket normally is. That's where I was throwing to. And I mentioned the tournament layout, and that's where it is. So look where I landed. That's luck. Well, I guess the ironic part of all that is I actually have a shot at par here. This is a par 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is for par. So see if I can make it. I still am expecting bogey, but this is a bonus par for me at this point. I'm at probably close to 40 feet. I'm a ways out. Give me some. Okay. That's still a bogey, but like I said, that would have been a bonus par for me having hit a 40-footer, so I will take that bogey. That is fine. I'm gonna let you guys look at this terrible hole for a bit. I am even through 5. Feels pretty good. Bogey last hole, but I had a birdie on 4. Again, I usually par 5, and I usually maybe par 4, so that was a bonus birdie, and again, I had a decent par result there. This is a long hole. I don't even know how long it is, 390, 200 feet, or 400 feet, something like that. Forest thing all the way up and to the right. I also am very obviously still recovering from COVID. I cannot breathe. I would have been an ace in the short position. That's right where the short is. That's my best ever shot on this hole. Holy crap. Good job, MD. No time to rest here. I still got to get, you can't even see the basket. It's still all the way up this hill through these gaps. I'm going to try the backhand turnover and a forehand flex here and see what happens. That ain't it. I was a little better if I'd executed better. From here, I'm going to go forehand A2. Basket's up and to the right. It's not even that far, but I can't go straight at it because of this jungle. That'll be okay. Long circle's edge. Have a long but very makeable par save here from circle's edge, maybe 20 feet. I think I have to straddle, but we'll see. This one's another victory for me. Again, wasn't perfect, but I never get par on this hole, ever. My tee shot was perfect, so even though my second one was bad, my third one got up to the circle and I made the putt, so it's all that matters. A par 4 in a tournament, it's a must get par, I think. You can lose a lot of shots on this hole. It's jungle down there, so feels good. This is one of the most beautiful holes in the state, I think. I love this beautiful tree line downhill. This has 2 positions. One's off to the right that I throw a turnover at and have hit cage on twice, almost aced it. The other one is down in like a dog leg to the left, like 40, 50 feet off the fairway. So the best shot is straight down and something that fades late and hopefully gets over there. I'm gonna go Iron Samurai and hope it fades and I don't hit a tree. Ugh. Not a good shot, kicked way off into the shit. I'm gonna throw another one and see if I can make it better, but that happens a lot here. That was pretty good. Just got unlucky with the tree. I think I'll go MD4 in the tournament. Yes! Finally, I got a forehand roller to work. That was a tough par. I was way back in the stuff there. I had no line in the air except for maybe like a choppy forehand or a hard angled backhand, neither or forehand. I mean, neither of which I'm good at. So, okay, roller worked. Tactic, baby. Okay, I'm excited on this hole. There's 2 pin positions. One's off to the right and one is up left in the forest. The last like 4 times I've been here, it's been off to the right. There's also 2 tee pads now. This one and there's one off to the left there, so it's more of a dog leg. It's a nice U-shaped hole when you go from that one to the left pin, but I'm going up and up the hill into the forest, and it's a pretty steep uphill, so I'm just going to throw something low and with hyzer, probably like a PD2 here, and hopefully skip up in there. It's a little short, but that'll play. I don't know if the level of uphill here is apparent or if you can even see the basket up there, but this is a fun one. I'm gonna try and hyzer in through the trees here. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible putt. Managed to save another lucky par. Good catch from this Patriot. Ooh, probably the most fun hole in the course. It's a long par 3. It's like 450, 500 feet down and into the woods over there. It's downhill a bit, so I got to focus on throwing down and stabling up because it has a tendency to run off to the right. I could be in a worse spot over here, but I could be in a lot better spot because I can't throw much over here. And since I can't throw a backhand from this bush, I'm going to have to ante in this, and I'm not good at that. Case in point. Unfortunately, now I'm in bogey town because, as you can see, this isn't really makeable. I'm just trying to get up there. I can't even run it too hard because it's a drop off behind it. Oh. Well, the second one would have been better at least. You guys aren't going to be able to see much because of my fat ass here, but this is not going in. Oh, except it did! That was dope. Ugly wobble anti-elevator putt and it drops in. Let's go. This is a really hard hole to film because of the bushes and stuff. I'm gonna have to move those again. Basket's up there in the trees. If you got a forehand, it's an easy ace run. I don't, so it's not. Pond to the right here, you can't really see. This is not a good place to be. I have just no line to the basket, so now it's a big effort to save par. That'll do. Maybe Buxton's signature hole, straight uphill. The basket is dangling from a damn wire, and in the tournaments they move it back and forth just to mess with you. It's a lot uphill, and there's a lot of crap left and right, so goal is to stay straight. Get in. Oh, that was really... That is far and away the closest I've ever come to acing that. That probably missed by 3 or 4 feet. It's just sitting right next to it for a tap in. That was sick. Essence, baby. Yeah, it's steep. See what I mean? It's hanging. I have never been in tap-in range on this hole. Oh, that feels good. Ugh. So another one here was this 12. Basket's up on this hill here behind all these trees. I like to throw something stable on a big hyzer line, go around the big trees, slice through the small trees. Forehand line's an option up over there, but again, I don't have that. That was pretty good until I hit that last tree. I'm gonna try one more on this one. I like this hole. That one was much better. I wish that was my first shot. That spiked right behind the basket. So I'm over here. What the heck is that thing? Simon FD3. I can't remember what it's called right now. Doombird 3 is like 8 feet from the basket. That was almost perfect. I should have thrown that from the start, but I'm not even sure how to frame my attempt at birdie from this tree spot, but let's see if I get it in frame. That's a decent run. That's less decent. It's fine. Another par. Would have been nice to get the birdie on that first shot, but c'est la vie, right? Here's another hole I struggle with. I've been talking with the Discord guys about this one a lot. This is like 368. The road goes up and the pin's down the hill to the left. Off to the right is this Christmas tree forest, and it is like lost disc paradise. You cannot find your disc if it's over there. So I still want to play that hyzer route out over it, so I'm just going stable. I'm going to try DD3 and PD2, see if either of those I can get down there far enough by just ripping on them. Both of them I feel like they're going to come back if I pull over on it a bit, so that feels better. Well, that's a lot short. I put too much hyzer on that DD3. I'm actually going to try a PD here and see if I can get down farther. That's probably going to be circle's edge, circle 2, so that's a much better option. I guess keeping it low is better there. I definitely left myself some meat on the bone here. Going to have to throw a hyzer shot out and around here. I don't trust myself to go up this skinny gap here. My PD is right up there by that stump, probably 40 feet, so that would have been a makeable shot. That was horrible. Completely flubbed my upshot there, so any chance of par is gone. I'm going to try this long run and see if I can leave myself a easy up and down for bogey. That'll play. Kind of top of the world shot here. It is now windy again, so that's awesome. I usually get it on the last hole, but out here it's just the same. Wide open, clear cut. There's a hill here, and I'll probably include a picture from the top of the hill. Over and down the hill, there's a tree line tunnel that's a double mando, and a raised basket way like 60 feet deep in it. It's a tough hole. It's a par 3, I think. Pretty sure it's a par 3. It's a tough one. The pros throw mids here. I saw Seppo throw a mid. I'm not throwing a mid. So my goal is to get to the tunnel entrance and not miss the mando. I think that PD is pretty good. I think the only downside will be is if I made it into the forest there. I think I'm just short and on the left, so I'll have kind of a tough entry into the tunnel. A little nose up CD2 stall shot left me here down the tunnel. And unfortunately my actual tee shot is all the way over there. So I didn't miss the mando, but that's a really sharp angle to make this tunnel again, so that's gonna suck. Well, after actually getting over there, I had no chance of making a real shot, so I just put up laid out to the opening. I'll take my bogey. With this raised basket though, this is a pretty critical layup. I have to actually get close enough to comfortably make this, because I've seen this roll way down the hill back there and stuff. That wasn't it. Even a couple months ago, putts like that scared the crap out of me, and I didn't feel any nerves there at all. I was able to just walk up and straddle out and hit those. So I think that's a big step for me going forward, because confidence is key on putting, obviously, and if I feel like I'm going to make these, I usually do. All right, this one's a shorty, pins down and to the right. There is a long tee on this hole, but every tournament I've played here has been playing from the short, so that's what I'm practicing, because I assume the next one will also, because it's the same TD as the last one. So I'm gonna try a standstill forehand down there, hopefully get it down there somewhere. I do not birdie this hole because my forehand sucks, so I'm usually hoping for a par. Pretty hard release, that was the problem. It was too fast. I'm gonna slow down with an A2. If I don't die. Okay. Same tree. Guess that's my miss. This hole haunts me. There's actually 3 tee pads here, one of the only holes with multiple tee pads. From the short, it's like 200 feet and it's a fun little forehand ace run. From the back here, it's a tunnel shot and you really got to get out into the open. The basket's off to the right behind some trees. So my goal is just to throw straight and hopefully get the hell out of here. Really just want to get past the last trees, and I don't care what the end result is once I'm in the open, because I'll have a look at the basket. Come on, man, you can do it. You can do it. I did it! All right. First try, too. MD3 right through the gap. I'm going to be way left, and I probably won't actually have a look at birdie, but I'm just happy to be out of the forest in one. That is my only goal on this hole, is to get out of the forest in one. It was kind of as I feared, though. I'm right behind this tree, so I don't have a look at the basket up there on the hill. I'm just going to do a hyzer putt and hopefully don't roll down the hill. I'm not really expecting to get close to making it. I'm just hoping to get close to the basket for the par. Well, I was even more pinched off than I thought, and I didn't think I could get the backhand off, so I tried a forehand, but I went too straight up and down, and now I've got like 40 feet for par. That sucks. Oh, bummer! Damn it. I gave that a really good run. Dang it. God dang it. 17 here is a very hard hole to film. I'm right up against the backstop for the folks' house here, so you can see there's a couple gaps around the trees. It goes up over this hill and back down to the pin down a grassy hill. There is OB behind it, so you can't go long. I just throw PD here and hope for the best, but I lost my PD last time I played here, so let's hope. Well, I don't know how much of that you could see. I'm out in the open, but I think I'm way left of the pin over by 18's tee pad. I am out of frame even, so let's hope for the best. Hey, baby. Hi. Hi, baby. You gonna come with me? I am quite a bit left. You can see the pin there, though. And you can see, I believe this is Lola, sweet girl. I'm gonna try and make this, but I really don't want to go too long and go down the hill into the OB, so it's going to be a kind of a conservative hyzer run. Oh, that was a really good run, actually. I think both these runs were pretty safe. The second one a little farther. All right, guys, this has been a fun round. It's all told gone pretty damn well for me. I'll have to tally out my score. I'm not keeping it because I'm filming on my phone, but I'm to 18 here. 18 has 2 pins. There's one elevated out in the field that's like 320 feet maybe, and it's a blast to throw to. Unfortunately, tournament plays the long one, which is like 490. It's down and to the left, so I gotta get it out past this row of trees into the open spot and hopefully hyzer left at the end. I have not had much luck on that in tournaments. I like double bogey all the time. So gonna rip a stable driver and see if I can end the day pretty well. Well, that's not gonna be fun to play from. I'm short and in the woods, nosed up as usual because I try to throw too hard. Gonna try and be more smooth and stay over my disc on this one. That wasn't it either. Here's the cloud breaker up there. I'm not sure if that's the Enigma or my DD3. There's the DD3 way over in there. So that's my actual tee shot. That's gonna suck big time. This doesn't suck. Hi, sweet girl. Well, this isn't great. I gotta get out of here and up over there. I'm gonna try a forehand roller just because I just don't know what else to do here. That was bad, but I think it got me out in the open. That was subpar. All right, guys, thanks for coming along. That was a lot of fun. I think that's probably my best round here at Buxton that I've kept legitimate score on, legitimate first shot take every time. Got a lot of good practice in. My putting was on. The weather's clearly beautiful. I got a lovely dog chasing me around. So all in all, this was a great day. I can't wait to edit this and see some of these shots and figure out where I've messed up, figure out what I need to fix. And again, it's good to know that my putting is feeling really good right now going into a tournament in a week and a half. So, all right, guys.